Hello, Steve White, Steve White's 89. My. I did not see this coming. Lady Gaga was snubbed at the Oscars. She was not nominated for her role in House of Gucci. I think that's the name. I haven't seen the film. I haven't seen any of the documentaries about the real-life case. Now, I personally felt she was doing a bit of a crude caricature of this lady, and I felt it was a bit in poor taste to do what looked like a comedic performance in a comedic film about the murder of this guy. I think that's what happened. I think she was trying to kill her husband. I think she actually did it. I haven't actually seen the film or any documentaries about it. I didn't think she did that great a job. I felt her accent was just over the top, and but sometimes that works in Hollywood. A lot of people were raving about her, and I just thought, okay, maybe she's going to get an Oscar. I mean, okay. I used to be a Lady Gaga fan, but when I saw her saying that she was inspired by no one and not acknowledging Madonna and David Bowie and Grace Jones and some of the other artists, what was her name? Lady Star? What was that name of the... there's someone else that she who wasn't famous that she also took a lot of her act from, and part of her name. I just really turned on her then, and I have since heard interviews where she acknowledged, and these were earlier in her career, that she was inspired by Madonna and Grace Jones and David Bowie. So she did acknowledge them on some level, but at some point maybe she just had a moment where she was just like, I don't know, but she did that, I'm inspired by no one statement, and I was just like, that's it, I'm done for her. And I sort of have pulled back a little bit. I mean, being a Madonna fan, I sort of had an ingrained hate towards her anyway, but because, we tend to be loyal and tribal in our ways, but I was a fan for a while, for a good 3 or 4 years, and then I sort of turned on her, but I must admit, I'm not sad that she's not being nominated for the Oscar, because I feel like she stole the Oscar that she does have. I mean, can we talk about that Oscar? She did not earn that Oscar. She did not do the work. It was very much something that Hollywood does sometimes. Basically, Diane Warren came to her. She was doing a documentary, or she was working on a documentary about SA in college campuses and how bad that is, and she needed someone she wrote this song and she needed someone to sing it, someone who was a name, someone who was important, someone that could get some attention to this documentary that was a good cause. So she approached Gaga, and of course Gaga said, I'll sing it if you add my name to the credits, if you give me credit for it. So if it gets nominated for an Oscar, because of the topic it probably will, I want to ride that and get an Oscar out of this. So they changed a couple of words together in one line of the song, so Gaga could technically be given a writing credit for the song, and they ran it on her. Now, Diane Warren is a classy lady. She knew she cared more about the film and publicity for the film, that she totally took a backseat and let Gaga take full credit for that song and the writing of that song and sing it, and that's why she hired her. That's why she wanted her, to get that star attention, to that movie and to that cause. And she did it, and it was everywhere, and it was performed on the Oscars, and it was, I don't know if it was a hit or not, but it became a single, it became a video. The video moved me more than the song. I had a bit of a emotional breakdown to it, frankly. But yeah, she got nominated for the Oscar, and she marketed hard for it, and she, lobbied hard for it, and she got it, and she just lauded it around like she actually won it. She didn't win it. She didn't. I mean, okay, she'd sung the song, but Madonna sung sooner or later. Does she have an Oscar for singing it? No. Madonna sung "You Must Love Me" from Evita. That won an Oscar. Did she get an Oscar? No, because all she did was sing it. Singers, and this is a true travesty and crime of Hollywood anyway, singers who sing a song that gets nominated and win an Oscar don't get an Oscar. How does the person who sings the song not get an Oscar? Now, I just argued for Gaga getting the Oscar, but she didn't, because she didn't actually write it, and that's what it's for, because that's a very misogynistic, old patriarchal way, because it used to be men who produced and wrote songs, and often the women would sing them, but they couldn't get the Oscar, they couldn't get the nomination, because they would only, and obviously as women became writers and producers, as Hollywood sort of, the glass ceilings broke all over the place, that changed. So women would get Oscars for writing, or at least nominations. I don't know if many did, but at least there was that possibility. And Madonna tried to get an Oscar nomination with This Used to Be My Playground, which should have been nominated. You know why it wasn't? Because it appeared too long. No, sorry, that was Masterpiece. A song has to appear within a certain length, certain time of the start of the credits, because sometimes we'll have 2 or 3 songs in a credit sequence, and they made that rule up so people wouldn't try and nominate songs that were like somewhere in the middle of the credits. It had to be like the main song that starts up after the credits. So that didn't get nominated for that. I don't know why This Used to Be My Playground didn't get nominated. It should have. And I don't know why. I Remember was also one she wanted to get nominated and wasn't. But so yeah, if singers deserve to be nominated just for singing, then Madonna should have an Oscar because 2 of her songs that she performed won, and then Lady Gaga would deserve hers. But while we live in an era where only the writers and producers get the Oscar, Lady Gaga does not deserve that Oscar that she has. So I'm not really broken up that she's not going to get this one, that she's not being nominated. I'm sure it's stinging for her right now, and her fans are going to be just livid. But I mean, she's got an Oscar she didn't deserve. She's been probably robbed from one she did deserve. So I guess that balances out. Maybe it's karma. Maybe she gets to live her life with an Oscar she didn't deserve instead of getting one for work she actually did. I don't know. I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. No, I don't still hate Lady Gaga, but that's something that she did that I always will have an issue with. But then again, a lot of people do that in Hollywood. They say, okay, I'll do this if you give me a writing credit on this. And people will literally change a couple of lines in something so someone can get the credit for it. But they usually don't make such a song and dance of it and act like they actually did the whole thing like Gaga did. That she was next level with it. But yeah, I'm going to stop going on about it. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe, maybe even ding the little bell. Thanks. Bye.